I'm Matthew Rymer, I'm the founder of Happerley. I'm a Gloucestershire farmer. I teamed up with a neighbouring farmer to tell the story, if you like, to create the premium with our pedigree Gloucester beef in terms of the creed of the farming, being grass-fed, being local to slaughter, etc., etc. It's an expensive farming system. And we wanted to tell that story and use technology to tell that story to empower the consumer through the labelling, through the packaging, to be able to see exactly from birth, if you like, the story of their meat. This is growing at pace in terms of what we're doing and who we're now involving. We've developed a retail pilot with Mid-Counties Cooperative. It's generating a lot of support and interest because, of course, the trend is that people are becoming conscious consumers, and that's an opportunity for UK farmers like myself. It's also an opportunity for those through the food chain, at retail, at food service, restaurants, and all the intermediaries in between, the catering butchers. And all we are is a platform and a technology to enable an honest and transparent food industry for everybody's benefit. The commoditisation of meat, the price point of meat is so tight for all the food agents in the food chain that the premium now is in the provenance. And until you can validate that provenance, everybody's claiming provenance and the consumer's utterly confused, but it's actually quite a lot of smoke screens in the food industry. And our argument is that's not actually helping anybody. It's not helping the consumer, it's not helping the farmers like us attain a premium, and it's not helping the intermediaries that are processing or manufacturing food in between, because they're being very, very much dictated by price and not a premium of provenance. Happerley is working on two levels. It's certifying food businesses, that's from primary producer up through intermediaries, through to restaurants and retailers or retailer brands, as we are with Mid-Counties Cooperative. So they're signing a pledge to Provenance, but we're also auditing and certifying their ingredient supply chains, and we're publishing them to create transparency, which is what the consumer's seeking. But the exciting technology is passporting the actual foodstuffs going up the chain is based on the premise that it's the primary producer that passports that food, and that passport is validated through the food chain and up the food chain for everybody's benefit. We're recognising that provenance doesn't begin at processor level, it doesn't begin at the retailer point, it begins at seed or birth. And using this blockchain technology, it then is verified all the way up the food chain to the point of sale, at which point in a microsecond, if you like, the consumer can see the entire story of their food. The provenance shouldn't be the preserve of the middle classes. You know, anybody and everybody should know where is their meat from. You know, or where are their vegetables from? Where's their £4.99 chicken from? Yeah, it's the consumer increasingly wants to have that information, should have that information, and that's what we're attempting to enable. You know, when you get new waves, new trends, new movements, it's often smaller businesses that will be pushing those, and that's particularly true with provenance. You're seeing a wave of smaller artisan meat producers, burger producers, all championing provenance. And the consumer's listening, and these businesses are growing brands and growing quite rapidly. I would say that there's a real opportunity for a bigger company with the resources that they have to bring provenance to the mass, to challenge the model that provenance has to be the preserve of the middle classes, if you like, of those that can afford to pay a premium. And already, you know, you see too often the assumption that, well, with provenance, you know, comes a lot of additional premium that your average household can't afford. there is an opportunity, without a doubt, for a big meat player to say, hold on a minute, we can enable the transparency that the consumer wants. Some of it might be what they don't want to hear, some of it might be what they do, but it means you can listen to them, they can listen to you, they know the story behind the food, right down to the animal, where it was born, how it was reared, and by harnessing this technology. That is exciting because you can become a champion of provenance for the masses, not the few.